our talk show, they say man is the child of nature. Do you agree with it?
Yeah.
Take cards for voting and let's vote.
Take cards and please.
Man is the childhood of nature. Do you agree with it?
When people say this word, they usually mean the world that is outdoors and in the world of living things.
Okay.
So nature is closely connected with us in all its aspects. Strictly speaking, we are all part of nature. It's essential for us what is going on Earth. Weather conditions, weather forecasts, these words are often used in our everyday life. Let's try to define some natural phenomena. We'll work in groups. All the words in each of the groups, 1 and 7, below can be used with one of the nouns in the box to form strong collocations.
Yes, collocations, yes. Next, except. Follow the example, yes.
Clouds and showers.
You are very
I am. So two mistakes. Yes.
What about you?
We are ready.
Okay.
Our first place. We think
How many?
First
How
place.
many? 4 points. No, 5 points.
Let's look through your word combinations. And now some more questions for you. Try to use these phrases to give more details. And what types of weather do you prefer? And what weather conditions do you least like?
Yeah, please welcome.
So can I repeat the question? What types of weather do you prefer? And what weather conditions do you least like? I think you don't feel gloomy because if it is a lot of clouds and it is raining outside, you feel gloomy and upset. But when it is sunny and very good weather outside, you feel more better. Okay. And next question: what are the worst weather conditions you have had to endure? Nasty, maybe you?
Yes, I did not like when the strong wind blowing and when after spring rains on the street a lot of dirt.
Okay. Do you love nature? What do you think about the relations with it? Polina, maybe you?
Can you repeat the question?
What do you love nature? What do you think about the relations with it?
I love nature. I like to go with my parents in the forest and see many trees and plants and animals.
Okay, thank you. So we can conclude that we work for an evolution in our relationship with Earth. It means that we move from dominance to partnership, from fragmentation to connection, from insecurity to independence.
We live in a beautiful place on the banks of the river Volga, and many of our artists painted the nature of our native land. Our reporters have prepared a special report. And now, project nature of our region in Vauxhall Park.
Yeah. And your group is
The region is a huge source of inspiration for our artists' compatriots. Lovely scenery with beautiful views of our region were written by such artists as Bolshakov, Moscovoy, Borstka, and others. Let's get acquainted with these artists and their paintings. Landscape painting is the depiction in art of landscapes, natural scenery such as mountains, valleys, trees, rivers, and forests, especially where the main subject is a wide view with its elements arranged into a coherent composition. In other works, landscape backgrounds for figures can still form an important part of the work. Vasily Bolshakov. He is a member of the International Federation of Artists of Professional Creative Union of Graphic Artists. Bolshakov graduated from Saratov Art College. Also, he studied at the Moscow State Art and Industry University at the Department of Graphic Design. This exhibition is notable because the paintings, which are demonstrated for the first time, are mostly landscapes. I don't paint people, said Bolshakov, because people come and go, but at the same time, nature is eternal and calm.
Alexander Gochko. Alexander Gochko was born in 1972 in Kirov of Volga region. 2 years later, his parents moved to Blackova. He was a graduate from the school and integral part of the artist process in Blackova. He paints a lot of himself and he has never his excellent. His work does not prepare to make it demand. Prepared trips to Poland or arts of the creative teams of artists of Russia have prepared the journalist decorate painting with which he began the exhibition.
please come.
14 students in Privati and one student don't think so.
What do you feel looking at these paintings and what attracts you in them? Pasha, maybe.
I think that the first feeling after watching the pictures of our painters is calmness. There's no huge mountains, but smooth hills and valleys. Nature is welcoming.
Okay, thank you. Of nature inspires not only artists but composers as well. Our great composer Pyotr Tchaikovsky created charming piano plays Season of the Year. His music is full of deep emotions and admiration. And now let's listen to the play called April.
Through the plants and animals that nourish us. We humans are but one of 30 million species weaving the thin layer of life enveloping the world. The stability of communities depends upon this diversity. But a lot of species nowadays are in danger. Our reporters are ready to...
For the first time, book was published in 1996. It included 404 species of mushrooms, plants, and animals. The second edition appeared in 2007. Now it contains 541 species. Animals. Griffon vulture is a very large bird with long white wings and a white tail. The length of its body is from 93 to 110 centimeters. The wingspan is from 234 to 269 centimeters. The lifetime reaches 40 years. Of the Saratoga region, Russia, and Iran.
You have to walk. Can we really protect these endangered species?
And we,
You
we
have to
protect.
walk.
Yes, no, vote.
Yes and no. Can we protect? So, how many students?
18 students agree with it.
Okay. 18.
Are there any wildlands, national parks in our region? Have you ever been there? Is it important for a person to take part in various projects connected with environmental protection? What do you think about it?
Yeah, maybe you?
Yes. I think it is very important to protect our land and to do it. Question, please.
Are there any wildlands, national parks in our region? Have you ever been there?
Yes, there is the Khaminsk National Park, and we have been there with our class 2 or 3 times, and we liked it very much.
Okay, thank you very much. And now I'd like you to imagine yourselves walking in the forest. Listen to its sounds and enjoy them.
Okay, I think everybody likes to walk in the beautiful green paths, and our reporters are ready to tell us about them and now project parks and green zones of our region.
Zones. First parks were English deer parks, land set aside for hunting by royalty and the aristocracy in medieval times. With the Industrial Revolution, parks took on a new meaning as areas set aside to preserve a sense of nature in the cities and towns. Sport and activity came to be a major use for these urban parks. Now, park is an area of open space provided for recreational use. Recreation area is a type of protected area used by the public for recreation. Parks and recreation areas are quite same things, but the difference is between them is the level of organized recreation.
It's private, but usually opens only one day each year through Scotland Garden Scheme and raises money for Maggie's Centre, a cancer care charity. And the last one, Butcher Gardens, is a group of floral display gardens in Brentwood Bay, British Columbia, Canada, located near Victoria on the Vancouver Island. The gardens receive close to 1 million visitors each year. Robert P. Butcher began manufacturing Portland cement in 1888 near his birthplace of Owen Sound, Ontario, Canada. He and his wife, Jenny Butcher, came to the west coast of Canada because of rich limestone deposits. In 1904, they established their home near his quarry. 1907, garden designer is supported.
What are the most important ecological problems in our town?
Rubbish.
Water pollution.
Yes.
Air, water, soil pollution.
Yes.
Shortage of fresh water. Endangered species.
Maybe someone else?
People die.
That there is a lot of industry. So air pollution, water pollution, etc. It's an urgent problem, and it is necessary to find a proper way of solving all these problems. By the way, do you know how long a liter lasts?
So, you have to choose the correct variant. This is traffic ticket. No. Give you answers. B.
Yes.
That's correct. Okay.
1 point for us.
In your face.
Okay.
No, you're wrong.
Banana peels.
Yeah. Do you know?
Up to 6 months.
Yes, you're right.
Okay. Next, wool sock.
3 years.
No, 1 year.
You're right.
Oh, it's great. Oh,
What can we, ordinary people, do to protect our environment, to save it for future generations?
so please try to give you ideas.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What else, File? What else? Except it's recycling. What else?
To be more responsible.
To be more responsible when you relax outdoor, yes. For
Okay.
example,
Yes. Don't throw away rubbish. Yes. Okay. Thank you. And what about your group?
We think that we can reduce using cars, reuse the water bottles and paper.
Okay.
To the information of the whole groups, and we write this beautiful newspaper. I think that it is a good finish of all this
Performance.
It goes without saying that we are all responsible for our fragile planet. We must do everything in order to save it for the future generations.
Thank you for spending the time in our program.
nature is our